Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Tradermon 1996, and today is a new tutorial on how to create this image in Cinema 4D. You might have seen this image in one of my recent videos known as Projects to Come. So what we're gonna, the basic things you are gonna need, of course, is Cinema 4D, and then you're also gonna need the plugin known as Thrausi. You can find Thrausi throughout any other parts of the internet, or look it up on YouTube, free download for Thrausi, or even look in my one of my playlists. I'll put a link in the description below of the video that you can go to get the link, because I don't know the exact place to get the link. But you can get a free link for Thrausi. You can also need the program WinRAR to activate Thrausi to put it into Cinema 4D. So without further ado, let's open up Cinema 4D. And yes, this time I was actually smart enough and I decided to create shortcuts. So let's have this open up. Is it opening up or not? Okay, I knew that wasn't gonna work, so I guess I'm just gonna have to go old style and go right. I knew that wasn't gonna work, just using shortcuts. Come on. It's my dog. What you looking for? What you looking for? Crap, what is going on with this thing? It's not loading up. Here we go. Cinema 4D Studio R12. I heard R13 came out some time ago. Give me some kind of info on that. I didn't know R13 was coming out. So it's loading. It's loading. Come on. You're loading my plugins. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I have like a crap load of plugins. Give me a second, guys, I got it. Okay. So now we're finally waiting for this thing to installizing plugins. Well, we're gonna be using the plugins. Hopefully it gets them all in. Come on. Almost there. Come on. And it should be, there we go. So since now we've already opened up Cinema 4D, of course we are gonna be working on this. You're gonna need the plugin Thrausi, and don't worry about the text too much because I just put that in there so people know it's from me. So let's go ahead and start. What we're gonna start up is come up here to our render settings, output. I'm gonna put 1280 by 768 instead of 720 because 768 is the dimensions of my computer desktop, and we're gonna put the effects in for the rendering a little later. Let's go ahead and put in our floor, and we're gonna right click on our floor, go to dynamic tags, dynamic body, which puts a cold layer tag on your floor, which you'll see what it does a little later. Let's go ahead and bring in our cube. If I'm going too fast, leave a comment below. Put the position up to 100, so it's right 100. Make sure it's flat on the ground. Come over here to fillet. And now we've already kind of sped through this. I'm sorry, guys. It's 11:45 at night. I am tired. I spent all day sleeping, funny enough, but I'm just a little tired. Now I am. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, it's time to make the cube look all broken up and stuff. And as you can see, that the inside of the cube is a different color from the outside. You'll see how to do that when we use the plugin. So don't forget, you're gonna need the plugin Thrausi, 1.22 R12. So what we're gonna do right now is highlight the cube. Make sure you click on the cube, go up to plugins, and if any of you, or just a simple question. If any of you guys know how to use these plugins, like send me a video on how to use them or send me a link of a tutorial. I have no idea how to use any of these. I just got them from a free online site, and that was awesome, but that was it. I have not learned how to use them yet. I only know how to use Thrausi's. So we're going to go ahead and do Thrausi's 1.22 R12. Go right here to Thrausi's. And now, let's see, how many pieces do I want? I'm going to put 20, just for my sake. Come down here, break now. And let's have Thrausi's do its job. So as you can see now, Thrausi's is cutting the cube itself into random pieces and then running a simulator through each and every one of those pieces and puts a tag on them. And I'll show you what the tag does. This is also the reason why we put the cold layer tag onto the floor. Let's go ahead and hit play, and as you can see, the cube is falling out on the floor. And that's what we want. We didn't, if we didn't put the, let me go ahead and just take this tag out for a second. Start the animation from the beginning and hit play and watch. It goes right through. We didn't want that. We wanted it to be right on, or like bounce right off the floor and lay on the floor. So now it's time to create the coloring of this, of the red and then the reflective dark gray color. So we're going to first create the inside red. So we're going to come over here. Here's the cool thing about Thrausi's, is after you Thrausi's cuts the cube up, it gives you two materials. This is of course the cut that goes on the inside, the color that goes on the inside, and this is the color that goes on the outside. So first we're going to go ahead and make the red color that you've seen on the inside. So you're going to come over here to the material editor, luminance, check mark luminance, and go ahead and bring down the blue to 0 and the green down to 0. And now as you see, it's a nice good red. The material's already taken effect into the cube itself. And let's go ahead and make the reflective, the dark gray reflective color. So we're going to go ahead and go to material editor, color, go ahead and go over here to the color picker and hit OK. And now we're getting our dark gray color. Come right down here to reflection, check mark reflection, texture, we're going to put Fresnel, and we're just going to take the brightness down a bit and mix strength down a bit more. It doesn't need to be the exact. So okay, that's what we have now. Let's go ahead and exit out. As you can see, the color's already taken effect. So let's just go ahead and put a few frames. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So this is what we have now. Let's go ahead and hit Control R so we can render. And as you can see now, it's just rendering out a simple without any effects or anything. So that's what we're going to do next, is put in the reflects, or the effects. So let's go to render settings again. Come down here to effects, global illumination, or ambient occlusion, I'm sorry. Ambient occlusion, then come back down here to global illumination. I'm going to set the irradiant cache, the samples to low, and the quoting density too low, and you don't need to put it to the exact. You can, if you're gonna like do a really high detailed picture, I would recommend putting it on high, on both of them on high, so it gives more detail. I'm just doing this so I can do this picture or tutorial quickly. So we're gonna go ahead and go a few frames forward by just hitting G. Okay, that looks pretty good. Control R, and let's have the thing render out just a bit. Let's see what to talk about. I didn't expect it would take this long. It usually doesn't. Estimating oh, it's going through all the pieces. That's what it's doing. That's weird. It's the first time it's ever taken this long. Doesn't look right. There we go. Okay, now it's going through. So I actually came across this idea some time ago. I was actually just playing around with Thrausi. When I learned how to use it, I was like so excited. So yeah, Cinema 4D. Like, for all you guys just like learning how to use Cinema 4D, you know, start off small. Look up simple like texts, and then just work your way up. Because if you just need to start slow, you need to start low, and just build yourself up. Because if you do the big projects first, you're gonna be so overwhelmed with how to use stuff. Trust me, when I first got this, I tried to do big stuff and I couldn't, so I started off just doing small stuff. And now I just got Adobe Photoshop CS5, and I did this huge image that was like 150 decibels. You might have seen that in my last video, but that image took forever to make. It was a 22-minute video on YouTube. It took me 2 hours to make it, so I'm just saying right now, I'm going to just be doing small stuff for the next month or so I can learn how to use all the tools in CS5. But, you know, if you think you're up to it, go ahead, just do all the big stuff. Look up videos on how to do it, take the ideas and like techniques, and just do whatever you want. So, okay, as you can go ahead and see now, this is the cube. You can see the light from the luminance, and it looks actually pretty badass. I mean, it looks awesome. It looks freaking awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to the first frame, or frame 0, and now to create that little exploding look. So what we're gonna do is click on cube, another cube, and we're gonna shrink this cube to 50 on X, 50 on Y, and 50 on Z. Make it a tiny little baby cube. Oh, it looks so cute. Whatever. So we're gonna place that cube just right about here. And what we're gonna do with that cube is we're gonna click on the cube, go over to simulation, dynamics, and we're gonna put a color layer tag. Now this is why. So let's go ahead and start hitting G a few times, and look, looks a little cool. However, now we have a random cube in the picture. We don't want a random cube. So what we do now, we double click this and double click this. Now press G, 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 boom. Hit CTR, L, and Control and R. And let's just get a small look of what this is. This isn't going to be the end of it. I'll show you how to create that brighter color, that brighter look, so it, you know, it looks a little cool. This actually looks better than the other one. This actually looks cooler. I might use this from a desktop background for my next tutorial. Come on. This band is called Paramore. Yeah, the song that you're listening to right now is from a band called Paramore. My friend actually got me into them. They're not too bad. They're a really good, like, positive band. They sing some really good songs. Other songs, they're really good to listen to. I can like see making making a music video on like all the good things that you do with your friends with one of their songs, or like a big action thing with one of their songs. It's really cool. So let's go ahead and see other. Give me a second, guys. My sister is. Oh, it's F6. Okay. Okay, I guess she doesn't need me anymore. She really knows how to know the crap out of me. So anyways, you got the whole idea of it. So this is what we're gonna do now to. I'm gonna put a new song on. This is what we're gonna do to make the brighter look. I'm gonna come right up here to the light, and it's sky. And what you're gonna see now, let's go ahead and just render out Control R. Let's go ahead and hit that and just watch it for a second. And now you notice that it's a little bit brighter. If you notice, it's a little bit brighter, and the reason why is because now we just put a sky in there. The sky just lights up the area just a bit more. And now what we're gonna do is go ahead and create a new material and just keep the material as is. We're gonna click on the material and we're gonna drop it right onto the sky. Let's have the material load up first, and then we'll render out. Okay, so now since we've done that, go ahead and just hit G a few times and choose whatever frame you want. I'm gonna choose the frame I just passed it. I'm gonna choose about this frame. You know, my thing might look completely different from yours, because of course, don't forget, Thrausi cuts this up randomly. This actually looks pretty cool. Actually, like up here is like some kind of like thing's head, its arms, and it like sitting with his legs crossed. That's actually pretty cool. So I'm gonna aim this right about here. And I gotta just get there it goes. And let's hit Control R, and let's see what it looks like now. This actually looks pretty cool. I might use this later on. Or I might put this up in my background later on. This looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, and in this tutorial I'm also going to show you how to save an image in Cinema 4D. After this thing gets done, I'll show you how to save an image. So let's have this render out just a bit so you can at least get the little look of it. And of course, this is going to take a little while longer because we're using ambient occlusion and global illumination. Ambient occlusion is the one that's why it takes a little time to render down each and every bit, and then global illumination is the one that's showing all this like little dots. These are all the points of light that are around, so that's what this thing needs to render out. Ambient occlusion and global illumination are like the best double team render effects you would use to make a really cool image or realistic image. And this guy, I heard this guy like bragging on YouTube. It's like, oh yeah, I made this really awesome realistic picture. You guys really need to see this. And I'm like, yeah, I made the same exact. It's like, girl, I'm like the only one who ever made this. No one else can make this. And I looked it up, and I'm like, you're kidding me. I've done like 15 better ones than that. I don't know. So of course, you get the gist of it now, look and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and instead of like to render out a image, instead of like going here and I think it wasn't make a preview. Oh no, you just click on this. You just like click on this, and it'll do render in picture view. You can just hit it doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and have this thing render out. This time it might take a little longer because it's actually showing you the it's showing you the actual product, or yeah, the product of your work. This is just the preview of it. This will be the preview of it, and then this is the main thing. So let's go and have this take a little time. Honestly, I don't know what I'm supposed to. I should be talking about now. Oh well, I got my new Game Informer the other day, and I finally read it. Or I got it last week, but today was like the only day I actually had time to read it. I've been so busy. I've been doing work for other guys, like small jobs. So okay, so I was reading my Game Informer the other day, or this morning, and It was the one with the new Gears of War. I think I said that right. Gears of War, yeah. Gears of War. Cover of Gears of War Judgment, I think it was. I don't know. I'm not too much into Gears of War. I'm just not too much into it. I'm not saying it sucks or anything.
Go get this note.
Sorry guys, my mom wanted me to do something, and right as she wanted me to do it, my sister came in and helped out. What the heck happened? Okay. What happened? Oh, that's awesome. I'll also show you later, in another tutorial, I'll show you how to make a animation. Honestly, it's not too hard, but I'll show you in a little bit. It's okay. This thing's finishing up right now. Hopefully, it can speed up a little. Let's go and take you out. If you guys might know who this band group is. So anyways, with the whole Game Informer thing, I was reading through it, and honestly guys, I really do like Black Ops. Black Ops is what got me into the Call of Duty, and people have been always downgrading Black Ops. Oh, the story sucked, blah blah blah, and then hearing the whole thing how Frank Woods survived, and one of the kids at school was like, "Oh, gross, Black Ops." I said, "Well, you never know how the game's gonna be." He said, "Okay, so you're supposed to be in 2025, which is way farther than MW3. Well, yay, good job. He's finally thought of something right." And then he goes into, and Frank Woods somehow didn't die from an explosion. Okay, it was a grenade. He ran out. You don't know what could have happened. So, and he's like, and then somehow he's still alive, and he was in the fights in Vietnam. I'm like, okay, calm down. I think he was like maybe 25. Either way, I was reading the article about the Black Ops 2, and they said he's appearing as a very old man. But then there's a few these kind of missions in the game. I think it was Special Forces, not Special Force. It was nothing like Spec Ops. Strike Force. It was like Strike Force missions, and you can change up the story or change up the campaign. You can change up the campaign storyline, or not necessarily the storyline, but the way you play it. Like, I'm thinking the best way is that it's kind of like they're trying to bring the idea of not the literal idea of Minecraft, but you know how everyone plays Minecraft differently. No one's gonna ever play Minecraft the exact same way. Because I've been playing Minecraft, and one of my friends he gave me Minecraft to play, and he started off in the middle of an island, and I started off on in the middle of a trench, and I just like dug around the trench, started gathering materials, and him and me, we always have different adventures in Minecraft. But I guess it's kind of the whole idea for Black Ops 2. They want you to have each and every person to have a different experience. So anyways, this is taking forever, and I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. Go up here to File. I'm gonna just go ahead and show you. Go up here to File, hit Save As, and make sure you change the format from TIFF to JPEG, and then all you do is hit OK, and wait until this thing breaks down on me retardedly. Yep, thank you for breaking down on me. That should have hit. Okay. Well, anyways, it's gonna bring up your regular. It's gonna bring up your file. Here it is. See, it brings up a file, and I'm just gonna kind of untitled. I'm gonna put on my desktop, and just make sure you save it as a JPEG. If anything, always save it as a JPEG, and name it whatever you want. Doesn't matter the name. This thing's getting screwed up on me. Of course, you want it in now. So anyways, pretty much that's how you do it in Cinema 4D. I also had to save a image. Make sure when you hit save as, it's always a JPEG, and it'll be good. So anyways, guys, see ya. Like and subscribe. Make sure that you share my videos on your Facebook or Twitter or whatever you have, and so I can get a little exposed out there so people can know who I am. So, see ya.